Welcome back to our session of the 2024 TVIH Spring Meditation Series, Tai Chi for the Soul. This week, we are exploring creating balance, and I'm Fran Dummett, your facilitator. You know, I'm part of the Village in Howard. It's a one-stop shop there. Anywhere from music and art lectures to exercise like bocce and pickleball. We've got Tai Chi exercise, line dancing, happy hours and lunch bunches, wine tasting, parties, support and connection, and purpose. This for one price versus going to different organizations. So I think you might enjoy looking at our website at www.thevillageinhoward.org. We're in a 5-part session. We're in creating balance the 4th week. So next week will be our last with savoring life. Today, we're going to explore burnout, create some balance, have a Tai Chi massage, set boundaries, have a meditation on burnt out, and music, warmth of the sun rays with silence at the end. So when you're not balanced, what are you? Maybe you're burnt out, which is a physical, emotional, or mental exhaustion accompanied by decreased motivation, lowered performance, and negative attitudes towards oneself and others. Results in a high level of stress and tension, taking their toll from extreme and prolonged physical or mental exhaustion. It is really related to the relationship of fire, the 4 stages of fire, where we go through ignition, growth, full development, and decay. And sometimes when you have that fire, there's a cleansing, creating a fertile ground for new growth, consuming everything until you run out of heat, fuel, or oxygen. Have you ever felt like that? So when you're burnt out, what are those signs? Think about them. I'm sure a lot of us have it pretty often. Maybe you had headaches or muscle tension, or maybe the day before you have to go back to work or whatever, you have those blues, or you feel apathetic, maybe depleted after working, irritable or losing your temper, feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, trouble with your sleep, poor concentration. Maybe you even have stomach problems or high blood pressure, or you're getting sick often, feeling worthless, loss of interest or pleasure, maybe even suicide ideation. You are burnt out. Why? Well, maybe a pile-on of responsibilities and tasks, maybe a lack of support, or you're in a caregiving role or not feeling listened to. Maybe you're just taking on too many responsibilities and not practicing self-care. You have a lack of control over decisions. So how do you help? And that's what we want to do today, right? Need rest and recovery. And maybe if you're in a group, the leaders need to evaluate their organization and take steps to change it. The American Psychological Association recommends what we do: mindfulness and meditation, taking 5 minutes a day can make all the difference in the world. Maintain some exercise and strong boundaries. Build a supporting social circle, and maybe you might consider therapy or counseling. For there is no such thing as a work-life balance. It's all life. The balance has to be within you. Balance is not something you find, it's something you create. So what leaves you to a healthy life? Here's your balance. What did you do today, yesterday, last week that helps you have a lovely balance? For me, today before I went to the meeting, I was a little late. I said, "Nuh-uh, I'm eating breakfast. I'm not going to be hangry, when I'm there." I was a little late, but I was much better for it and was able to deal with it. What are some of the things you do? Also you need healthy boundaries. We did talk about that too. My boundary was I was going to eat. And balanced living means achieving optimal health in all aspects of your life, whether it be relationships or work, fitness, health, or emotional happiness. We all sometimes get so caught up in work and family responsibilities that we forget to make time for ourselves. And I know I had to look at, was I going to do some work or go out with my family doing something for us and them together? And I said, you know what? I'll work tomorrow. Let me play with my family today and take care of my emotional well-being. The 5 tips to lead a balanced life is to integrate all aspects of your life. Stop seeing that work and personal time and social times as separate. Lose the balance to find balance. This is what I did. Prioritize my activities. Develop a balanced mindset. You'll know when you're doing too much of one thing. And maybe practice journaling or drawing or whatever, getting out. For sleep and diet and exercise and relaxation and your social health are very, very important. So sit with it. Sit with it. Sit with it. Even though you want to run, even when it's heavy and difficult, even though you're not quite sure of a way through, healing happens by feeling. And now let's do a little Tai Chi massage with Dr. Adam Potts, our physical therapist and Tai Chi instructor. And I was very excited to see a more professional group than us doing these same techniques as we're doing. And I just felt so comfortable that Dr. Adam Potts is giving us a really well-balanced Tai Chi experience.
So welcome everyone to Begin With Breath, Tai Chi for Balance. My name's Dr. Adam Potts, for those that don't know me. And today we'll do a 15-minute Tai Chi flow. But first I'm going to show you how to do an energy massage. So you can begin with your feet about shoulder width apart. All right, the knees slightly bent, the arms just resting by the side. And just begin to turn your torso nice and easy, letting the hands knock against the lower abdomen and the lower back. All right, and so it's sometimes called empty coat sleeves because you want to imagine your arms are like empty coat sleeves, just knocking against the body naturally. And so the hands will naturally knock against these acupressure points. The one in the lower back is called the door of life. So this one in Tai Chi and Qigong is known as knocking on the door of life. And so it's thought that this helps to stimulate the energy throughout the whole body. And you can let the back heel come up too. That feels easier on your legs. Sometimes just letting the heel come up makes it feel a little bit softer on the legs. All right, and then slowly coming back to center and just noticing your body, noticing how it feels. It might already start to feel really nice. You might start to feel the energy. And now we'll do a movement or an exercise called tapping. So this is also known as the Chi massage. So we'll start by tapping on the chest. So just knocking on the front of the chest, getting the energy going to the heart and lungs. It also helps to stimulate the immune system. So we have the thymus gland right behind the rib cage. And so this can help to boost the immune system as well. All right, and then hold one arm right out in front with the palm facing up. And then we'll begin to tap down the inside of the arm. Then turn the palm facing down. The hand comes up the back of the arm. All right, we'll do that again. Palm faces up, go down the inside of the arm, and then you can turn, coming back up the arm. All right, back to the chest, tapping, and then hold the other arm out, and And we'll tap right down the inside of the arm with the palm facing up. And then the palm faces down, we'll go up the back of the arm. All right, so we're stimulating all the energy pathways of the body, getting the blood flow going back to the chest. All right, and then we'll come down to the lower abdomen, so we store a lot of our energy. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn around to show you the back. Okay, so what you can do is start to make loose fists, whichever way you can, and just start to tap on the back as well. So this can give you a nice little back massage. This can feel really nice. All right, and then we'll start to go down the hips. All right, so down the back of the thighs. All right, and then coming down the back, and then up the front of the legs and the inside. All right, so I'll turn around so you can see here. So we're gonna come down the backs of the legs, on the outside of the legs, and then coming up the inside front. All right, let's do that one more time. And once again, just come down as much as you can. You don't have to go very low. All right, and then we'll come back to the abdomen, and then the chest. And then you can soften and just relax. Once again, feeling the body. And then we'll do one more movement for an energy massage called bathing in chi, bathing in the energy. So you can gently place your hands on your cheeks, and then the hands slide up the front of the head, coming over the top, and then down the back of the head, down the neck, down the chest, back, near the kidneys, and then just sliding very gently all the way down, pretty much right where we tapped. And then coming up the front, just going nice and slow. We'll do that again, so coming up the face, back of the head, down the back of the thighs, just a nice gentle pressure, nice and light. This helps to circulate the lymphatic system, all the lymph, which helps to detoxify the body. Let's do that one more time. Going through the whole body, coming down the back, sliding down, bathing in the chi, the energy. All right, then we'll hold one arm out and then slide the hand down the inside of the arm, turn the hand over, come right up the back of the arm. Then we'll go to the other side, so nice and smooth, nice and slow. Coming up the back of the arm, we'll do that again. So the palm faces up, sliding down, palm faces down, sliding back up. All right, let's do it one more time to the other side. Bathing in the chi. All right, then release. You can hug the tree, noticing how you feel. The arms open up wide, the hands float down. The backs of the hands face each other. Hands float up the midline of the body. They just drift on out to the side. Breathing in, the hands float up. Breathing out, the fountain. Nice and gentle, connecting with the water element, soft but powerful. Let's do that one more time. The fountain. Just letting go. This time the palms face up, the hands float up the midline, turning up towards the sky, and then floating all the way out and down. Do that again. It's called holding up the sky, pressing up overhead, opening the shoulders and chest. Breathing out as you float down. One more time. Holding up the sky. And then letting it go. This time the hands float up to the heart. One hand pushes up, the other pushes down, connecting the sky and the earth. The hands come back towards the heart, and we'll switch sides. Keeping the spine neutral at first. Then if you want, you can do a side bend. One more time to the other side, connecting above and below. This time the bottom hand comes up, and then you can push to the corner, the other hand pushes behind. Adding in some gentle rotation. The dragon spreads its wings. We'll go to the other corner. And if you want, you can turn a little more. Pivoting on the feet, letting the back heel come up if you do. All right, but just staying in your comfort zone, letting go of striving. Then the back hand swings around as if it's gliding on the surface of the water. Then the other hand comes around as the dragon swings its tail. We'll do that again as if you're making little ripples in the water, sending them out into the distance. One more time. And then this time the hands come back towards the center as you hug the tree. The hands draw in towards the heart, and then we'll just push out to the side as you lean to that same side. The hands come back to the heart as you draw in, then we'll push out to the other side. Breathing in, the hands come in. Breathing out, the dragon stretches its tail. Let's do one more time to the other side. All right, this time as you push out to the side, you can tap the foot out a little bit, out to the side a little bit more, and then bring it back in. Other side, tap the toe right out to the side, a little bit of a reach. All right, now you can tap the toe out in front. Still stretching your tail. The other foot right out in front, tapping down. All right, then we'll tap the toe behind, challenging the balance in all the different directions. Other side, tapping behind. And you don't have to step far either. All right, now this time we'll step diagonally behind. So crossing over. And then one more time to the other side, the dragon stretches its tail. And then hug the tree, drawing in towards the center, breathing in. The hands come in towards the heart. And as you breathe out, step out to the corner and push. Breathing in, drawing into the heart. Breathing out and push. We call this one the push and pull. This time the palms face towards each other. The hands come right out in front as we part the clouds. Then the palms face away from each other and then open, circling out and around, scooping under, and then back out in front. Breathing in as you open. Breathing out. All right, one more time. Parting the clouds. And then step the front foot back in. The hands come back towards the heart center. Shift the weight, and then we'll go to the other corner as you push the mountain. Breathing in. Breathing out. Or take as many breaths as you need. One more time. Pushing out. This time the palms face towards each other as we part the clouds. The palms face away from each other and then open, circling out and around, scooping under, back out in front. Breathe in as you open. Breathing out. One more time, parting the clouds. And then step the front foot back in, hug the tree, rounding out, soften, breathing in, open. Breathing out, the fingertips drift towards each other, the hands float down. Drifting over to one side, the hands float up. Drifting over to the other. Like tall grass in the breeze. Nice gentle sway. This time, this hand here scoops down in front, comes right out in front to about eye level. Hands float down, we'll do that again. Same side, just the arms at first. Going right out in front, the elbow bends. Now this time if you want, you can lift the same side leg, touching down as needed. Elbow right over the thigh, stepping back, we'll do that again. It's called the rooster, stands on one leg. Keeping the toe down, or you can lift it up even higher if you want. Just meeting yourself where you're at. Always go forward from there. All right, one more time. This time the hands float over to the other side. The hands float up, and then this hand scoops down, comes right out in front. Hands float down, we'll do that again. Same side, just the arms at first. This time, if you want, you can lift the leg on the same side as the arm coming up. Right out in front, touching down as needed. Sometimes called the golden rooster, stands on one leg. Do that again, keeping the toe down or lifting up. All right, one more time. Beautiful. All right, circle around, hug the tree, rounding out, soften. The arms open up wide. And the hands float down as you step one foot in. And then the arms float out like you're spreading your wings, like a beautiful bird. And then if you want, you can lift the leg up in front. Call this one the crane. One more time. This time you can reach the arms up and over if you want. And then stepping down. Other side, just the arms at first. Spreading your wings. You're soaring through the sky. You can lift up if you want. Letting go of striving. Once again, letting go of judgment. Arms can reach up. And then stepping down, just bringing this sense of curiosity. If you want, you can lift right up and even hold it, depending on where you're at. But just experimenting. Letting go of perfection. It's okay if you wobble. All right, one more time, and then stepping down. And then we'll do one more round on this side, the crane. Breathing in, breathing out. Riding the breath, like we're riding on a wave in the ocean. One more time. Tide rolls in, tide rolls out. Then circle the arms in front, hug the big tree. Soften. The arms open up wide. The hands float down. The palms face up, one hand on top of the other. And this hand drops down, floats all the way up and over, and then down the center line of the body. Other side, breathing in as the hand floats up. Breathing out, centering. We'll do that again. Creating mental focus and clarity, calming the heart, calming the mind. One more time, centering. And then both arms float all the way up and over. The arms float down to the waist as you soften the hips and knees. Then circle in front as if you had a big ball right in front of the body, gathering in the energy to turn into loving kindness. Self-compassion right at the heart. Floating down, all the way up and over one more time. Down to the waist. This time we'll make a diamond shape with the hands right in front of the heart and then press out, opening the heart, sending out all your loving kindness out to the world like rays of light coming out of your heart. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. Turning the palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. And the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. And then closing your eyes or just keeping a soft gaze, let your body rock and sway ever so slightly, like bamboo in the wind. Feeling into the body, just noticing whatever arises. And then feeling into the breath. Noticing the inflow and the outflow without trying to control it in any way. And bringing your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile. Expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And I want to leave you with a quote from one of my favorite martial artists of all time, Bruce Lee. The stiffest of trees are the first to crack in the storm, but the bamboo survives because it bends with the wind. And then if your eyes are closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart. We can finish with the bow. Thank you all so much for joining me for Tai Chi for Balance. Hope you all enjoyed the energy massage. And for more videos like this, so welcome everyone.
It was a wonderful exercise, Tai Chi exercise. We enjoyed it. And I want you to remember as we're doing our meditation in a couple minutes, how you can set boundaries if you are burnt out. Remembering that I value creative flow, so I need minimal calls and meetings, and I will honor it by scheduling only when critical. I value quality time, so I need to focus on one-on-one connection, and maybe have a one weekly date without tech. That would be good for especially nowadays. I value focus and depth, so I need a few hell yes projects, and I will honor by saying no to everything else. And remember, we talked about our well-being, and you value that. So you need rest, play, and off hours, and maybe you'll honor it by no work on the weekends. So there is no balance without healthy balance. I was trying to balance with my Tai Chi there for a while. It was interesting. So I'm going to share right now a burnout meditation by Shanna Shrum, and it was from Insight Timer. So at this point, you might find a comfortable position for your body, wherever feels comfortable to you. And when you're ready, take a deep breath into your belly and fill your lungs with air. Breathing in, exhale out. Again, deep breath in and exhale out. Remembering, burnout tends to meet us when we are meeting too fast, too long, when we're exporting energy without regard to refilling it to the benefit of others and to the detriment of ourselves. We tend to go into a survival mode and respond only to what is in front of us, becoming emotionally reactive, instead of consciously choosing thoughts that make us feel balanced. So for the next several minutes, we are going to slow down. There are no deadlines here, no expectations, nothing and no one to meet but yourself. You are safe here, secure. Repeat silently or aloud after me. I am safe. I am secure. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Feel the space in front of you, behind you, beside you. And from here, we're going to gently scan down, taking notice how the body feels. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale out. Starting at the top of your head. Next, veer attention to the forehead, Is it warm or cold? Next to the jaw, is it relaxed or tense? And place your attention to your shoulders, elbows, fingertips, and thighs. And feel the seat of your chair. Taking a deep breath in and exhale out. Noticing your knees and ankles and toes. Taking a deep breath in and exhale. On these next few breaths, invite your body to release and let go of tension. Deep breath in and exhale. Imagining it sliding off your shoulders, calves, and toes, like sheets of rain to the floor. If there is any desire to hold on to it, or if it won't release, take a moment to send it love. Again, deep breath in and exhale out. Imagine it is a warm golden beam of light. And locate the area of your body that your energy comes from. Is it your chest? The top of your head? Your hands? Next, locate where it is going. Who are the people in your life who are receiving it? Visualize your golden energy flowing outward towards them. Take a deep breath in and then exhale. Now visualize one by one, retracting each of these beings in your body. They will be okay without you for a little while. Deep breath in and exhale. Imagine each being a form fall of energy flowing back to the body where it came from. Imagine it filling you up. This is your energy by sending it anywhere in the world, including yourself. Deep breath in and exhale. Call your energy back to you. Deep breath in and exhale. Watch as it wraps around places in the body where tension is in the body. Feel the strength of it and the power of it. Breathing in and out. Take a moment to honor it, thanking it for allowing you to do all that you do. Deep breath in and exhale. Keeping it in mind that what we pay attention to grows. And you want to choose a feeling at this point right now. It could be love, joy, pleasure, delight, or something else. Now think of the last time you felt this way. Maybe sprinkles on an ice cream cone or someone you love. There's no wrong answer here. Deep breath in and exhale. Now name that feeling. Imagine yourself floating in a warm pool of water filled with this image. You are completely immersed in it. Your arms are relaxed and supported by this feeling. Your legs delightfully suspended without effort by this feeling. Your neck cradled by it. Invite it into yourself and breathing in and exhale. Breathing into your being and out. Now place your hand on your heart and imagine the feeling you are surrounded by and feels this heart beat. Feel it pouring in. Feeling it being sealed within your body. Breathing in and out. When you're ready to come back into the present, gently move your fingers and toes. Move your head from side to side. And as you move back into the day, invite this feeling and your energy to move with you. And now let's feel the warmth of the sun's rays by Hang Massive. And now a brief candle. Slowly reawaken your body, feeling your mind and body becoming more and more awake and alert. Move your arms and legs and stretch your muscles to let them awaken. And sit for a moment with your eyes open, observing the room around you. And when you're ready to return to your usual activities, keep with you a sense of calm and relief. For balance is observing the wonders as they occur around you. Don't claim them. Feel this artistry moving through and be silent. Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes around in another form. Balance. Rumi. I welcome you, inner radiance. I welcome you, fire of transformation. I welcome sun of justice, vigilant flame, morning star, and everlasting light. Thank you for this time of reflection and creating balance. Next week, we're doing savoring life. Namaste. See you.